Brace yourself, sports and music fans, because every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Arizona time is GO time. Introducing one of the hottest, most entertaining, and downright addictive podcasts you'll ever need. PD&J was good today. Hosted by none other than J-Dub the King and Pocket. These two dynamic personalities will keep you on the edge of your seat with their unique blend of humor, storytelling, and knowledge of sports and entertainment. And you know what makes it even better? They're live on YouTube and Facebook, so you can join the conversation and be a part of the action. We're always on the lookout for awesome guests to join us on the show. So if you think you've got what it takes to hang out with J-Dub the King and Pocket, then slide into our inbox at J-Dub the King. That's JDUBBTHAKING. And let's make some magic together. So what are you waiting for? You don't want to miss a single episode. See you on.
Are you a business owner or someone looking for more ways and avenues to advertise and promote? Look no further. Contact us today for an advertisement. Email PD&J Media Productions LLC at gmail.com for more info. Promotions are everything. What are you waiting for?
What is good, folks? What is good? It's another Wednesday, so you already know what that means. It's another episode of PD&J What's Good Today. I'm your host, Jay.
I ain't never scared. They always scared, though, because they only think we was going live. We was having technical difficulties.
Well, no, we wasn't.
We forgot to pay the piper. Well, feed the mouse. The battery died, y'all. Come on now. It happens. Leave us alone, man. We do what we do. What we got to do. We got to do.
We do what
Sometimes.
we do when we do when we do it.
Sometimes. But anyway, we here. We're live. It's and Jay. What the hell is good today?
I know what's good today. That watermelon fucking whiskey.
Oh, man. They made that for black people.
They sure did. Oh, my God.
They made that watermelon whiskey for black people. I ain't gonna lie. That's what the show is about today. They don't ever give us what we need when we need it. Only when they think we need it. Because when they think we need it, we really don't need it.
But we need it.
But we got it.
When we need it.
Oh yeah, we need it. What was we saying? Because we don't need it.
No,
but
we
got it.
Oh, we need it when we got it. Because we got it when we need it.
But hey, we here. Now, today's show is a little bit different. I do kind of want to piggyback off last week.
It's different because I'm letting Pocket take control today.
But,
so y'all are fair warning.
So here's the thing.
Fair warning.
We did write stuff down to go over.
Did we? Or did you?
But when is enough, y'all? When is enough?
What you talking about?
What am I talking about?
What are you talking about?
Well, there was an article that came across my feed, and I have to send this man right here, and I was like, $1.8 million being distributed to certain families in a certain area. Mike. What's up, Mike? I heard y'all might draft Jaden Daniels, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
No, so hold on. Let me break it down before you get into it, because I know you're about to get on your soapbox. So let me let them know what's going on before you get on your soapbox.
Talking about the one day program?
I know.
Well, tell them then. Tell them.
All right. So
say what shifts.
Somerville, Massachusetts is trying.
No, that's not trying. They're getting it. They're getting it. Well, it ain't no end. I mean, they got something on somebody.
So this what's going on. Somerville, Massachusetts has allocated $1 million.
1.8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. $1.8 million. 1.8. God damn,
That's an odd number too.
I know, right? But
Even 2.
And even 2.
But go ahead.
It's probably taxes. Anyway, $1.8 million has been allocated to random 200 families that's going to lose their home.
You forgot to do the
Random. There. Is that better?
I like that. Yeah.
Okay. So
nod your head if you like that. Now, if you nod your head, you're a fool. But go ahead.
So out of Somerville, Massachusetts, I don't even know the population of Somerville.
You might be like 2,000.
It might be.
10% of the population.
I know it's a small city in Massachusetts. Massachusetts is a small state anyway. Let's just be real. But the population in the city is getting $1.8 million allocated to 200 families to help save their homes. Go ahead.
Now, let's go back to what I said. When is enough? So you randomly chose Somerville, Massachusetts.
It's a rollout. I think it's a rollout.
Well, it's a test. It's a test.
Exactly.
But why not go where it's really needed? Why not
like Farrell, Pennsylvania,
Baltimore, Maryland, Phoenix, Arizona, Miami,
Florida?
Let's
take away those big cities. Let's take away the big cities.
Let me think of a random city. Let me spin. Baltimore, Maryland still came up.
No.
Okay. But okay, so we say let's say Baltimore. Let's say Bel Air, Maryland. Let's say Farrell, Pennsylvania. Let's say
let's say
Katanning, Pennsylvania. Let's say Clarksville.
Those that don't know where Farrell, Pennsylvania is, it's a small city, population of 1,500 people, right outside of Pittsburgh. Okay. Small city. So we're going to keep to the small cities, right?
It's a truly small city in a state that's, be honest with you, I like pitching. Actually, you know what? If I'm going to pick any city, I guess I will pick Farrell. If I'm going to pick a small city.
Okay.
I would pick Farrell. And there are a couple of reasons, like we talked about earlier. Steel was a major part of that town, and it's no longer there. Okay. Steel was a huge impact on Pennsylvania as a whole.
But it's not producing as
But the whole
much.
thing is like what I'm getting at is most of the steel mills in Western PA have been sold off to foreign countries.
Exactly.
So if you're going to pick some place it's being hurt,
and that was an industry town.
Alquippa is another good one. When I think about Pennsylvania, Alquippa maybe because they don't pick that one because you got so many football stars that came out of Alquippa because of the school. But still, that don't mean they put money into the school. Am I right or wrong?
Facts.
I mean, there's a lot of people that they don't forget where they came from, but they may appreciate it, but they don't monetarily gift it. The last thing that comes to their mind. I got something I want to talk about on that too, but we're not going to hit that right now. But when is enough? And when are people going to say, you know what? I mean, that town ain't going to say, Somerville ain't going to say, hey, you know what? We don't really need this. I want to send it somewhere else.
No, they're not going to say
what they should have did. They should have random 200 people in a certain region, not a certain city, in a certain region.
Okay, even if that was the case,
say Northeast, Midwest.
Even if that was the case, right? Even if that was the case, right?
Well, why does everything good happen to the North?
Even if that was the case, where is the money coming from? That's my question.
That is the $1.8 million question. Where is it coming from?
Out of all the articles that I read, nobody's talking about where the money's coming from.
I was waiting for you to say that. I was waiting for that part. We both looked at it like we keep talking about it.
He sent me the article, and then I went and did my research, and I came across a couple of different articles that was talking about the same thing, right? Where the hell is the money coming from?
Where?
Are they coming from their own state taxes? Because if that's the case, I'm cool with that.
I don't know. Our state had a surplus of money they gave back to us, so
they had to.
Yeah.
Well, the
whole thing is here.
And it was the COVID money. That was the fucked up part about
4 years.
That was the COVID money.
4 years.
Oh, the COVID money.
So now here's the thing. The reason why we're griping, not even griping about that, we're complaining about that. Let you owe the IRS. Let you owe the government up. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. If you don't know, they're coming to get their money up front. They ain't gonna wait 4 years. They're not gonna wait 4 years. They're gonna come get it ASAP. But when it comes to giving back, oh, I ain't got it right now.
IOU. You remember that year?
Oh my God!
You remember that year?
How about the military that one year?
The
government workers. They couldn't pay their bills because they weren't getting paid.
No, hold on. The military, the goddamn state workers, federal workers, Medicare, disability, SSI recipients got an IOU. How the fuck you give an IOU
to your bill collection? To the gas company, to the light company.
I wish I could give an IOU to that motherfucker. Well, then again, when you talk about your car note, they do let you defer a payment, so that's an IOU right there. But
you still got to pay it. I mean,
besides the car payment.
Well, other than that, not everybody's that generous to let you do an IOU. Like they, I do not condone what they're doing.
I'm happy that they're trying to help people save their homes. Again, I want to know where the money's coming from.
But here's the
thing. The whole key.
Here's the thing. The money's supposed to be for their homes, right?
Yeah.
But they're just giving them, I believe it's $750 a month
for a year.
For a year. So they can do what they want with it, technically.
Technically.
They can do what they want with it. But it's supposed to be given to them so they can pay their
have you heard about, and it's crazy. I've been seeing it on my wire for a minute now. A new stimulus check is supposed to be coming out.
Not here. I ain't living in Alaska, and I ain't moving to Alaska either. I'm sorry, I don't like.
It's just not even Alaska. What I'm talking about is certain, and it's and like
what's certain in Alaska, but it's like it's certain
people that's getting
it's certain benchmarks that have to be
exactly. And the thing about it is not nationwide. Well, it is nationwide, but again,
it's not
like
on
you
your
said,
it's not on your side.
It's not on my side.
Nationwide is not on your side.
But yeah, if you get SSI disability, if you're over the age of 62 years old, you might see an increase in your payments over the next year.
Like I said, so let's talk about the benchmarks. You got to be 62
or
over, and you have to be
qualified on disability for over 5 years, have to be on disability or SSI since the pandemic.
I think that's it, right?
No, there's more. I forgot.
Well, I think those are the three main ones, though.
Yeah.
Once you get past those three, it's like they got like you have to be able to sneeze out your left nostril with your finger on your forehead. That little stuff that really they just want those three benchmarks met. No, that's how that works. They just want the benchmarks met. How do I feel about it? I mean, I feel like it's about time. I feel like it's great that it's happening, but
where's the money coming from?
Again, I'm going to ask my question until somebody help me out. When is enough enough? Well, when I say when enough, because I'm doing it PG wise. So when is enough BS enough BS? When's enough bullshit enough bullshit?
Okay, but
so that therefore let me fill it in so y'all can know now. Truly, somebody, Mike, somebody.
Let me ask
talk to.
Let me ask you a couple of questions real quick, right? You're an intelligent individual. You would consider yourself to be an intelligent individual, right?
That's a loaded question.
You're not dumb.
Well, I don't think anybody that watches this show or is sitting right here is dumb.
I'm talking about you.
Oh, we're talking about me. No, hell.
Okay. So you consider yourself to comprehend things well.
Muy comprehendes.
Okay. So,
poquito.
We all know the money is fake.
You don't make me say something. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I see you all make me say something. I almost said it too.
They could print as much money as they want to. It's all fake. The problem that I have with it, right, is that we know that they know that it's fake. So why are you taxing the fuck out?
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. We know what?
That they know.
That who know?
They know.
And they know that who know?
We know.
That they what?
No. That
It's what?
We know.
I think we all know.
So you
I hope.
So the whole thing about
you
it.
can print money.
So
all
the whole
day.
thing about it. The whole thing about it, like he said, you can print money all day. The fact of the matter is, you as a person, you as a people, you as an American, when are you going to stand up and say enough is enough?
When are you going to say that I pay taxes on the money that I get paid? Why do I have to pay taxes?
Double tax.
Why do I have to pay taxes?
Triple tax.
When I go get my groceries or my clothes?
Quadruple tax.
Why do I have to pay taxes? Jay, you should have did that in the DMX voice. I don't know what. You got a triple tax. You started. See, True, you know good and well you're not post that for Jay because you're triggering, man.
No, he posted that for me.
You
No.
go sit in the corner and don't you come
No,
out.
don't tell him sit in the corner.
Go sit. No. Go sit in the.
No. I ain't gonna let you do it.
Wait. Exactly. That's exactly what they want us to do. They don't want anybody anywhere in this wonderful, partly green country to say anything.
Green.
Yeah. Well, we have. Well, I can't. Well, we got bushes at my house. So we got fake green grass. But I'm talking about real green. Oh, whoa. That ties into that, doesn't it?
What?
I said we got fake green grass. That ties into being fake money.
I got real green smoke.
But the whole thing,
I'm just saying.
the whole thing is, man, when is enough BS enough BS? When is the effect going to take place? What effect am I talking about? It's funny, all this happens during this year. It seems like every year is a tax year. I mean, a tax year. Every year is a tax year.
Every year is a tax year.
But what I was trying to say is election year. I don't know where that tax part
But
came
every
from.
year
It may come around to us later. But this year is a big election year. This year is a big election year. Why is it a big election year? Because half of us don't really want to vote. But we need to.
I know I don't want to.
So I keep saying when's enough is enough. We gotta, I don't want to say it, but Sleepy Joe, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Read between the lines on that. The man don't know where he's coming or going.
I saw that last.
I was trying not to go there.
No, I saw his last talk. That nigga sounded drunk as shit.
He sounded.
No, he
He sounded-
sounded drunk. I ain't gonna lie. I think he had a couple of cocktails before he made that speech. Like, and here's the crazy. Pocket would tell you. Pocket as my witness, right? I don't consider myself a Democrat. I don't consider myself a Republican. I consider myself a what?
I don't know what you said. So.
I consider myself a goddamn human being that has rights. So I'm an independent by nature.
INDE. Every time I hear independent, I think about that daggone song. I always do. I can't get it out of my head every time I hear independent.
I'm trying to be serious with our people.
I am being serious. Every time I hear independent, I hear INDEP.
But
Thank you for because
But the whole thing about it though, and Pocket will tell you,
I ain't telling them nothing.
there's sides of the independent party that appeal to both of us. And we're the opposite. We're clearly the opposite. Anybody that has watched our show, no.
I don't even know him. I just met him yesterday.
Shut the fuck up. I'm hoping that one of you guys.
The one guy is that is named literally anybody else. It's on the ballot because I'm going to vote for him.
It's Robert Kennedy.
Robert Kennedy.
I was going to say Ronnie King. Goddamn. Goddamn. Goddamn.
I can't even deal with you right now.
Goddamn.
Rodney King.
I was gonna go to Rodney King. Like I thought Rodney King for real, but
Bro, that watermelon is making you sing. We're gonna have to do something.
Don't miss out on the exclusive limited edition You Gon' Know Me t-shirts. That's right, You Gon' Know Me t-shirts are now available. Be sure to reach out to J-Dub the King to secure your very own t-shirt today. You can contact J-Dub the King via social media at J-Dub the King or through email at jdubtheking@gmail.com. But that's not all. While you're at it, make sure to keep up the hype by streaming the hit single You Gon' Know Me by J-Dub the King featuring Yuckmouth and Drew on all major digital platforms. Let's keep the momentum going.
It's all a scam. I'm just playing. Scam all day long, fam. See. Why can't we all just get along? You know,
because we can't.
no, actually, no. Because if we did, they'd realize they've lost.
What country or the world?
No, talking about just here.
Oh.
If we all could get along right here and prove to the rest of the world that we can get along, the political parties have lost.
You know what's crazy about it? I already know niggers and rednecks that's connected.
You said rednecks, right?
Yeah.
That did not sound correct when you said it. I'm going to say what I thought you said. It's how you said erectniks. I was like, erectniks? What the hell was that?
No.
Spike
Niggers and rednecks have connected. They found
a common ground.
the common ground, the common cause.
But here's the thing.
I love a redneck. I ain't gonna lie.
Here's the thing
I would sit back and hold a whole conversation, drink a beer, a pint of fucking Hennessy with a redneck.
See, that's where you're wrong. I don't drink Hennessy, but I would drink some motherfucking moonshine. So, rednecks of the world, if you happen to be a conspirator of moonshine,
send it my way because we will
No.
partake.
Let's meet in the middle.
We'll
And we shall partake in the communicative services of moonshine. And that is the public service announcement for the day. Rednecks of the world.
Okay.
Now, and bingo, this is exactly true. You hit it on the nose. You hit it right here. Ain't no money in peace. Though, you're right. Because think about all the conflicts we have going across. Let's talk about Israel. People are what they're doing. They are boycotting Starbucks because they support the war against Israel against Pakistan. The Palestinian war that Israel is doing. Starbucks supports it. So there are people boycotting Starbucks. That's funny because the same people that are boycotting Starbucks, what did y'all do when Starbucks turned their back on the military?
Let me ask you a question, though.
You hear that?
No,
but do you hear that?
I hear that, but I'm the one that's gonna ask a question in regards to the military, our military, right? And I know you're big on our military, right? You support our military, you support our vets. In my opinion, you do more than what the country does for its own vets.
I can't not disagree with that.
Okay.
I can't disagree.
All right, bet. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's the point that I wanted to bring across right there. Because there's some vets I know for a fact, my mom being one,
that don't do anything.
that the fucking military, our U.S. government, doesn't do shit for when our own citizens do more for our military and our veterans than what our government does.
I'm gonna bring something to the table that maybe new viewers you may not know, but I come from a military background. All the gentlemen in my family. My father was Army Special Forces. My oldest brother was Marines. My other brother that just passed last year, Ronnie, he was Navy. I was Marines. So there's a pattern of that. Military. Why? It helped me. I'm alive today because of what I learned.
I give you that.
So
what has it
now
done for you lately?
The thing is, I don't count on them to do anything for me. If we all wait for people to do stuff for us, what do they call us?
You serve your country. Here's the problem that I have.
But no, you didn't answer the question.
No, I'm gonna answer your question with a question. Here's the problem that I have. A lot of people would say you served your country, so your country doesn't owe you anything. I happen to disagree with that. If it wasn't for people serving this country, even through the iniquities of what this country has stood for, there was people that still stood for this country. You owe the people of this country. You understand what I'm saying? You had people that fought wars. Okay, let's go back in history. You brought people here. You took over a goddamn country that wasn't even yours to begin with, right?
You're gonna make somebody mad.
No, I might. I don't give a fuck.
And I'm gonna explain why you're gonna make them mad. But go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, keep going. I'm gonna tell you that's not what's gonna make them mad. It's gonna be the next thing you say.
No, you took over a country that wasn't even fucking yours to begin with, right? And then you brainwashed the motherfuckers that was here, and then you got them to serve a fucking what's the word? A brainwash that didn't even exist.
Keep going.
For generations.
Keep going.
And you got people fighting for a nation that's not even yours. That's not even yours.
And claim it.
And you don't treat your veterans with respect.
The ones that actually made the difference.
I'm done.
Let's go. We got comments coming in like plots got them turning tricks. Ooh. I kind of want to leave that one there, but we're gonna come back to that. Actually, no, it doesn't, because if you ever seen a military haircut, they don't look as clean as this. They do not look as clean as this. They look, man, it'll be this side will be right here, this side be up here, man. Till you go to see Mama San and then she take care of it. They hook it up. But, there we go. And bingo, countries lose about the people. But it goes back to this. Oh, wait, wait, sorry.
Politics got them turning tricks. What I've been trying to say.
That right there. Country is useless without people. Those two right there are the biggest. The biggest. Man, chill out, bro.
Yeah, he going on me because I'm going in.
But you know what?
But it's real, though. You got people fighting for a cause that doesn't even fucking exist. And then you don't even take care of the people that fought for the cause that you brainwash them to believe it.
You know, what's funny to me, how when it comes to any world conflict, I can't say that. I can't say it because not every president did that. We can all agree with that. Not every president, when there was a world conflict, they put us into that. We can say that. But majority of the presidents, majority of the leaders of this quote unquote, of this quote unquote
modern day,
free world. Majority of the quote unquote free world leaders are quick to jump into conflict.
From what year though? You got to give me a year. I'm not talking about 1900s, 1700s, 1800s. Like, you got to give me, because I'm thinking modern day. Modern day to me is 1901 to present.
If you want to say that, then we can point out the wars and think about the presidents that were during those times.
Okay.
World War I, did we need to be in it?
In World War II, we didn't need to be in it.
I didn't even get there. No,
World
World
War
War I.
I, we need to be in it.
Really, we did.
I think so. We both wasn't there for that, so we don't know.
What you talking about? I used my time machine and went back and
Shut
talked
the
to a
fuck
couple
up.
people. Talked to my homeboys back there. And you know what they said? Man, I don't want to go in there.
We could say that about the Vietnam War.
I didn't get to the Vietnam. We're going war by war here. We're going World War I. So you say no. Yeah, no, you said yeah. You said yeah.
So World War I.
Okay, World War II.
No.
Really? So even when they attacked Pearl Harbor, inadvertently.
Because we stuck our nose in World War I.
Bingo. So
That's why.
now you got those two. The Korean War.
No.
Vietnam.
Definitely not.
The Cold War.
Yes.
The one that everybody likes to skip over. Gulf War.
The Gulf War, see, my mom fought in the Gulf War. So when it comes to that, there's certain things that I know about that of why we were involved. But to answer your question, I'm going to say no. We shouldn't have been involved.
And I did leave something out that nobody.
To
I thought
to argument's sake, yes, we should be. But in my personal opinion, no.
So what's funny, truly, when you put this up to starting at 1912, 1913, I automatically went to 1812. And after, oh, shoot, I forgot about the Revolutionary War. Now, what's tricky about that, I'm going to enter that one into the conversation too, but it's a very touchy subject. And if you catch where I'm going, should we have been in that war?
Yes.
Should we?
Yes.
Should we?
Revolutionary
You're not
War?
listening to the key word that I am saying. Should we have been in that war?
In the Revolutionary War.
We should we have been in that war?
We as Black people or we as Americans?
Take it how you want. Should we have been at the war? Answer the question and because it's a trick question. It is a trick question.
We as in Black people, no, we shouldn't have been involved in that war because we had other shit that we need to deal with at that time. But I understand why we were involved in that.
So now, the War of Independence. Should we have been involved in that war?
Of course.
So what happened after that war? How did we become independent? You and me.
The Civil War.
So we became independent of the Civil War?
I want to believe that.
Bingo! Thank you. That's the word I wanted to. I really want to hear that. I believe. We believe. See, Trulu, see. If this was class and you raised your hand, I would have kicked you out of class.
I got kicked out of class for doing shit like that.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
No, let me tell you.
I'm gonna tell you why. He figured out what I was doing.
No,
I
get that.
Trulu figured out. He figured out what I was doing.
Absolutely right. But what I got kicked out of class for in history class, I swear to God, junior year, I got kicked out of history class because I called the teacher out on his own bullshit of what he was trying to teach in world history.
Now I'm going to read the two comments that this is the one that he figured it out. All wars have been for resources and control over the resources. Then the second thing he said was the War of 1812 was a war against us.
Period.
See? So Trulu figured out kind of where I was going. I picked out certain wars after the 1900s. Because I wanted y'all. he's Trulu. You know what, man? Can somebody lock his keyboard? Can we lock his keyboard real quick? I don't want. The War of Independence was a setup for colonization. He's exactly right. See, here's the thing. When it comes to war, it's this right here. And this right here. All wars have been for resources and control over the resources. The War of Independence was a setup for colonization. We only insert ourselves when we can have a positive outcome, with the exception of the Vietnam War and the Korean War. Those are the only two wars where it really was no advantage for us being there. I am going on record as a veteran saying, and looking at things that I have seen and doing my own research, I don't think we won that. That's the one war I can always say, I don't think we won it. We lost too many people for no reason. We really did. There's a lot of families to this day that have a bad taste in their mouth because of what happened with that war, with the Vietnam War specifically. I wish there was people. No, I don't. That would be like 200-300 years old. If it was the War of 1812, people were alive from that. But I'm quite sure for generations, same thing. War of 1812. It was a war against. It was a war against.
Did you hear about the last survivor from Pearl Harbor but just passed away? Mm-hmm. One of the last survivors.
Yeah, and
from Pearl Harbor
now
just passed away.
Here's one thing I found out with Pearl Harbor. If you go there, and I suggest if anyone can, if you go to Hawaii, do the tour of Pearl Harbor. Listen to the stories that are being told to you. Don't listen to what you see in the history books. Don't listen to what you hear verbatim unless you know somebody from the island of Hawaii. I'm sorry.
Hawaii.
And the reason why I say that, because they will tell you the truth. And what's funny, the memorial that's built, my wife and I did it, and we did the video. They give you more information than you will ever learn, other than the movie Pearl Harbor. But even in the movie Pearl Harbor, they had to omit some things. They really did, because there's certain things they don't support.
He right.
But actually, you know what? Truly,
he's right.
I'm gonna tell you this.
He right.
I like the fact that when they follow me around the store, I got easy service. So if I need something, they're right there.
Up.
I mean, I like that. So if I need help, I can turn around. Oh, hey, why? I'm glad you've been followed.
So you mean to tell me that you've never been annoyed by that?
Hell no, because I make it work. You gonna follow me
too? Yeah, me too.
You gonna follow me? I'll put you to work.
I ain't gonna lie.
You gonna earn that? What was it?
I've been to
$10 an hour.
I've been to the spot off of what is that? 35th and Camelback, the hair store. You know what I mean? You know which one I'm talking about. Anybody that's from Arizona knows the hair store off 35th and Camelback, right? The motherfuckers will follow you around like a motherfucker. Yeah, I'm giving you some publicity right now, but change your policy. Change your policy. Not all black people are coming in there to steal. Hell, majority of us is your clientele.
And they need help sometimes. I know when I go in there, I feel lost. I start breaking out in hives. Like, oh, you're here. You know what? I need you to help me with something. And then they
need the silky 1B.
I was like, I need something like that's gonna make my locks, you know what I'm saying? Clank. You know what I'm saying? I need that stuff. I need that ooh wee to make the stuff go ooh wee.
You don't. So
no. That's not what I'm saying, Trulu. That's why I said go to the island. Take a trip to the island. I'm quite sure you may have already been there. It said they've fallen for that Pearl Harbor again. No. That's not what I'm saying. Well, I guess I see what you're saying. I think maybe for everybody else.
But what he's saying is something different than what you're saying.
Yeah, I was like, but what I'm saying
was because if you look at the research of it, the way that I'm gonna put it to you is like this: just like they knew 9/11 was about to happen and they could have stopped it, they knew about Pearl Harbor and they could have stopped it. But they didn't.
Well, no. Here's the reason. I don't want to do this.
I don't know.
I don't want to put it on
time or not.
That's
because
they had enough
times are different now. No. So like technology is different now. So it's like I don't know if from the time that the wire came across to Washington D.C. that they had enough time to get to Pearl Harbor. I don't know that. I wasn't alive during that time.
Here's what is a known fact. That I'm going to give you a couple facts that because we did go do the tour and stuff like that and heard the actual words of what happened. Fact number one: they did go past a battleship without striking it in the ocean, and it was kind of weird. They had no idea. The battleship
that
signaled back.
Strategic. That had to be strategic, depending on where that battleship was located at.
Read that shit. I can't.
I'm not reading that shit.
I'm just trying to get some Chinese spare ribs.
I'm hungry right now. God damn it. I'm hungry.
So I'm gonna give you a couple things.
Damn, I'm hungry now. No, fuck that. You can't get. Let's go back to
the ship. They went past the ship because I stopped there. They went past the ship, and the ship did radio in, tell them, "Hey, I've got a formation going past me."
What Chinese spare ribs?
See, you're trying to make me hungry.
I'm hungry like a motherfucker right now. Hey, I just found out that we knew about the shit just happened in Russia, and we could have stopped.
You
know about a lot of shit that we could have stopped, but we don't stop.
See,
so what does that say about us as Americans?
That doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything.
No, really though. The shit that happened in Italy, Paris. The bomb attack that happened in the Paris subway 5 years ago.
There's a movie on that.
We could have stopped that.
No, we couldn't have stopped it.
Why not?
Because
we had the information.
We did pass the information. That's what y'all are missing.
What source?
What do you mean, what source?
What source do you have of that?
It went from Washington to Paris. The Paris Special Force, Paris, what the hell is it called? Help me out here. I can't think of what they're called. It'll come to me. But either way, they were alerted. This is the thing would happen. You know what they said? We're not America.
They could say the same thing about 9/11. We were alerted. We got word from France.
But the whole thing, we got more than word from France. We had even got it came across our.
We got word from fucking Iraq.
We had it come across our own wire about 9/11.
Yeah, we did.
But the thing is, y'all don't understand how many threats come through daily. How are you going to know what's true and what's not? I mean, really? No, Jesus. You had to put the dim sum. Well, your wife better feed you Chinese food.
Hey, I'm about to get some food right now, yo. Real talk.
He doing that to trigger you.
Hey.
Trigger Tai Chi. But how'd y'all get me all the way over to Russia? I didn't even finish damn Pearl Harbor yet. That was unique. But Pearl Harbor, there was a couple alerts that happened, and then there was on the radar. It showed up, and the guy thought it was a blip until it was too late. And by that time, hello, USS Arizona. That one sticks out to my head. There was a bunch of battleships because people understand at that time. Thank you, Interpol. Thank you. That's why I couldn't get it through. We did tell Interpol what was going to happen. But again, it's just y'all act like if we took every threat credible.
After 9/11,
it would be like the boy that cried wolf.
But
eventually, it ain't gonna.
But they did.
Yeah,
though.
Yeah. But the whole thing is, it's like the boy who cried wolf. Eventually, it's gonna happen. What are we gonna do about it? Well, we changed our security tactics, which ain't working. And I mean by that because
no, you're right. It's not working because these cyber attacks in the United States is getting ridiculous.
Say that again.
How the fuck does my dental insurance plan get hacked? No, I'm being dead ass.
It's because of New Uganda.
I went and got my gums cleaned, right? I got a cleaning. I got a letter in the mail. Oh, your information's been compromised. Why the fuck in America my information on a dental screening has been compromised? I'm gonna leave it right there.
They want all of us walking around with fake teeth. They want all of us looking like George Washington with wooden teeth. Y'all better get that guru. That's what it is, the Guru Nanda epidemic going on right now. That man that made so much money off us Americans. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. I gotta say, it does work in some aspects, but don't you dare stop going to the dentist because it doesn't. If you've got cavities, you're gonna have cavities. Like I'm gonna tell you that right now. It does help with your gums. It does help pulling out stuff that you may have stuck in your teeth. But you still need to floss, you still need to brush, things like that. That's what that boils down to. But it's kind of what Jay's saying. It's kind of funny to me that with when it comes down to it, that it's serious, but it's funny because you think about, well, why did I get hacked there? We got a letter from our healthcare company. They got hacked. We got a letter from The hospital that we go to got hacked. I'm like, what is scary is the fact that they're hacking these places to show what they can do. What's going to happen when they shut down or they send a what's called an EMP, electromagnetic pulse? And what that is, that's like it's something that'll shut down all electronics, and people are afraid of that. They think Russia's going to be the ones to do it, but I have no doubt in my mind if they decide they want to do something like that, we got something up our sleeves. I have no doubt about it. We got something up our sleeves that we don't even talk about. But it kind of reminds me of the old gladiator saying. I'll say gladiator because it just goes for boxing, MMA, or in life. Protect yourself at all times. Be aware of what's going on around you. Have your feelers up. Listen to what's going on. Look, see what's going on. Listen to what's going on around you. Hear. Oh, I like to call it ear hustling. Listen to certain conversations. You might hear a word that what did you just say?
You call it ear hustling. I ear jack. I listen to everybody.
So the whole thing is make sure you stay on top because the worst thing that can happen, the old saying, get caught with your pants down, you're going to be on the ground. Get caught with your pants down, you're going to be on the ground. And you're going to figure out how did I get here? Be on alert. Not everybody's going to be able to do that. Not everybody's voiced in doing that. Not everybody's versed in doing that. Excuse me. But be on alert. Look at what's going on around you. There's something happening. Obviously, there's something coming because all these different hacks. Come on, man. It's not just a coincidence. It's them saying, look, I can hack this. I can hack this. I can hack this. Guess what's coming? Y'all have no idea. No, we have an idea.
And here's the problem that I have with it. A lot of people want to think that it's coming from other countries. 85% of them are not. 85% of them come from within this own country because they figured it out.
Actually, I want to take it one step further. Remember a few weeks ago, we talked about allowing people into the country, right?
Yeah.
At the borders. So there was an article. I don't think I sent it to you. I might have. Yeah, I did. It said that, yes, I did. You're going to know what I'm talking about. This article stated that they caught 17 pedophiles and rapists, sexual predators coming across the border. And they asked them, how did you get even released from your own country? Oh, it's open borders. Y'all want the borders open? That's what we're going to deal with. We talked about Scarface, how they even pointed that out in the very beginning of the movie. Like we said, nobody talks about the very beginning. It says, when you open the borders, the countries that are overflowing, probably worse than us, they're going to take that as an opportunity to release all their criminals. Their people ain't going anywhere. They're going to let their criminals come across. Hey, get out of here. Go to the U.S. Go wreck them. Go make them fall. And what are a lot of y'all people saying? Oh, yeah, open borders, dude. Come on, man. Come on across. We'll set you up. We'll take care of you. We'll give you tax-free money because, you deserve it. We're going to give you a business because you deserve it. In the meantime, that same person is knocking on your door, breaking in your window, and doing stuff to your family. That's the American way, apparently.
That's always been the American way. If you think about
rape and pillage.
If you think
rape
about
and
it,
pillage.
If you think about it,
ask the natives.
On that note, folks, we're cutting it kind of early today because this has been a lot for y'all to dissect. I want y'all to tune in. Oh, we got some more comments coming in.
You want to cut it? Don't read the comments.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, we forgot about the. Oh.
Hit it once, Pocket. Hit it once.
$5.
Remember when Bush was the governor of Texas? He didn't do nothing about the borders.
Bingo. No, he didn't. Because unfortunately, he was owning the Texas Rangers and he was getting border money. And remember, they didn't make him. You know what's funny when you
But
said
now the Bushes want to do something about the goddamn border. It's funny. Anyway, that's a whole nother. Until next week, folks, we will catch you on another Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah, we'll be here next Wednesday. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody to think like, wait, what? I was like, what?
I'm thinking, what's next Wednesday? No. But
Actually, you know what? I want y'all to do research. Next Wednesday, truly, there's a book. We're going to talk about it. We've sat on it for a year. We're going to talk about it. It's called "The Church Can Go to Hell." We're going to talk about it. We've been sitting on it. We're going to talk about it. So, truly, if you can, we'll try and I can't. We can't get out of here with nothing. You're right, Mike. You don't need a book for that.
But there is
a book, and it's a
written
very good
by
book.
a pastor.
A former pastor that was a minister in the church. She was a minister in the church, and she has her own church. And you just need to. It's really impactful. Now here's the thing.
You could get the book, read the book. We'll talk about it next week.
Here's the thing. What I want y'all to understand: when it says church, it's not just talking about Christianity.
When you get the book, read the book. We'll talk about it next week.
We're going to try and keep it
not
going too in depth.
No,
we're not going to go too in depth.
I'm going in depth. You can talk all the shit you want to. No, I'm not doing that. Church can go to hell.
That's why your gums hurt.
Fuck you, Pocket.
True said it, not me.
But you said it after.
I'm reading the comments.
Both of y'all my brothers, and I don't like none one of you.
That's okay. Nothing but love in this motherfucker.
Until next week, folks, we'll see you.